Let's get started. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So what is our main topic? We learn, about the kafa'a, compatibility between the spouses, right? So we learn that there are some specific areas where the suitability is required, right? But our main topic, if you consider, the main topic was the role of guardian, the wali. The wali, he is required, and he has a crucial, role in conducting, the marriage, especially for the minor children's. So and we also learned previously that the role of guardian sometime it is unique. It is unique for the father and the grandfather. So their guardianship, it is very strong, very perfect and complete, right? Because of their complete love and affection towards the children. That's why their guardianship is unobjectable, unchallengeable. So there are many ramifications upon that. So this is called Wilayatul Ijbar. I don't know whether I mentioned this thing previously or not. Wilayatul Ijbar means that they have the authority of compulsion. So they can compel, their minor children in marriage and in dawa matters also. So whatever they specify as dawa, so it is considered, it is unobjectable. Yeah. So they have the minor children, they have to pay when they get puberty, they have to pay that dawa which is specified, stipulated by their father and the grandfather. But the this Wilayatul Ijbar, only the father and grandfather, they holds that. No other relatives, they hold such unique, wilaya. Got it? So if the uncle, paternal uncle, if he stipulated, below standard dawa, if he specify that, then when the minor children, he gets, or she gets the puberty, they can object that. And they can say that this dawa specification, this is not valid, because our uncle, they did that out of, some interest of him. Yeah, out of some, for some reason. So they can, object that. Okay. So the last case which based on this Wilayatul Ijbar, the authority of compulsion, is that if father or the grandfather, if they diminishes the mahr, the customary mahr, the mahr mithl, if they diminishes it, yeah. For example, if the mahr mithl is 5,000 and the father, he stipulated that okay, the mahr will be 3,000 or 4,000, so it is below the standard dawa. Yeah. So it is okay, it is valid. This stipulation is accepted. Similarly, if the father or grandfather, if they increase the customary dawa of his, of the son, they are marrying off, their son or the grandson, and they increase the dawa more than, what is standard. So it is also valid. Yeah, there is no objection in that. So that is the thing which is discussed here. That is a central, idea. Okay. وَإِذَا زَوَّجَ الْأَبُ إِبْنَتَهُ, and if the father marries off Ibnahu as-Sagheera, his minor daughter, وَنَقَصَ, and he diminishes مِن مَهْرِ مِثْلِهَا, from the customary dawa. Right? The customary dawa was 5,000 and he diminishes it to the 4,000. Or Ibnahu as-Sagheer, or he is marrying off his minor son. Yeah, Zada, and increases, and he increases fi mahri imraatihi, in the dawa of his wife. Yeah, more than what is in customary practice. Yeah, so jaza zalika alayhima, this is valid upon them both, whether it is the girl or the boy. So it is valid upon them, and they have to pay them or receive them. But wala yajuzu zalika, and that is not valid li ghayri al-abi, for one other than al-abi wal jadi, the father and the grandfather. Yeah, and why is that? Because there is no Wilayat al-Ijbar, compulsive authority, authority of compulsion for, other than father and grandfather. So that was the so let's do first the Ibarah. So وَإِذَا Zawwaja, so fa'ala, and well-known pattern for fail, past tense wording. Yeah, fa'ala. So وَإِذَا زَوَّجَ الْأَبُ, and that is, the first formation, first sigha of a conjugation. The conjugation starts from fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu, and that is the first formation, fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alat, fa'alata, fa'alna, and till the end. So third person singular masculine, Zawwaja, one male who married off, past tense wording. But when it is the past tense, Zawwaja, past tense wording, if it is preceded by iza word, iza or love word, yeah, then it it is translated as future tense or present tense. Means there is a father who is marrying off his daughter. So this is how we do the translation. Al-abu, this is file because of this rafa on it. So rafa is always sign of mubtada, khabar and file. So al-abu file, and then ibnatahu. So here this fatha. So fatha shows the object, that this is object of the fi'l zawwaja. Zawwaja al-abu ibnatahu, and then as-saghirata, ibnatahu as-saghirata. So there is also fatha on it. And why is that? Only because this is the description of the previous word ibna. Yeah, ibna is mawsuf, a daughter, as-saghira who is minor. And we know that mawsuf and sifa, their i'rab, it remains same. They cannot be different. Wa naqasa, sorry. So naqasa fa'ala. So this is just like this fa'ala. Fa'ala is different, bab, and fa'ala, this is sulasi mujarrad, also same sigha, same formation, wahid, muzakkar, ghaib, first person, third person, singular, male, right? Naqasa mean he reduces, he reduced, past tense, reduced, he diminished. But since it is preceded by iza, again there is iza, no? So this naqasa, it is translated as and she diminishes min mahri mithliha, right? Min is preposition jar, and mahri mithli, this is murakkab idafi. Yeah, dawa of mithliha, her like, dawa of her like. So when there is word of comes, no, so it means the phrase is murakkab idafi. Yeah, so this murakkab idafi majroor by this min. Yeah? And then min with its majroor mahri misliha, this connects to naqasa because there is fail, and if there is fail, then it suffices from any other referent. Naqasa min mahri misliha. The literal meaning of mahr, dawa of mithliha, her like, means the girls like, means who are her likes, who are the resembling girls for this, means her cousins, first cousins. So their mahr, that will be the mahri mithl, the customary mahr for her. Oh, ibnahu as-saghira, ibnahu, so there is nasab on it. So again it shows that it is maf'ul, because nasab always most commonly it appears on maf'ul, on object. So where is the fi'l here? Fi'l. So fi'l here is naqasa. Naqasa min mahri oh yeah. So ibnahu, this pertains to aw is conjunction, ataf. This is conjunction. So there must be matuf alayh in the previous sentence, and that matuf alayh here is ibnatahu, this one, ibnatahu. If a father, he marries off his daughter, and or means or he marries off ibnahu as-saghir, his son's minor son. Got it? It makes sense, no? That it is matuf on ibna. So the fi'l that connects to this ibna, that causes nasab on this, the same fi'l causes nasab on ibnahu. Got it? So this relation is very distant relation, but that is the only way this Ibarah makes sense. If we connect this with this, Ibnahu means iza zawwaja al-abu ibnahu as-saghira. So this is ibnahu as-saghira, his minor son. What kind of structure is this? Ibnahu, his son. So this is apparently this is murakkab idafi, because pronoun with a noun, always their relation is murakkab idafi, pronoun and noun. So they are murakkab idafi, but as-saghir, it is a description for ibn. This, it is a description of ibn, the son who is as-saghir, who is minor. Okay, so his minor son, this is how we do the translation, his minor son. If a father marries off his minor son, wa zada, and he adds fi mahri imraatihi zada. So this is also fa'ala, just like this naqasa, fa'ala, zada, zawada, actually it was zawada and waw turns to alif. Fi mahri imraatihi jaza, so it is valid, zalika alayhima, on the behalf of both of them. Wala yajuzu zalika li ghayri al-abi wal jaddi. Wala yajuzu, so this is a new start, new sentence. It has nothing to do with the previous. Wala yajuzu zalika. So this is apparently jumla fi'liya, because starting with fail, yajuzu, negative fail, la. So it's not positive. So fail, and the file, it needs file and maf'ul. Not all the af'al needs maf'ul. Sometimes they are, if they are intransitive, then they only needs file to make sense. And la yajuz, this is intransitive fi'l. This is fi'l lazim, not fi'l mutaaddi. So it only needs file. So file here is huwa. No, not huwa. File here is apparent. This zalika. Yeah, zalika. This thing. This thing is not valid. What? Ismu ishara zalika. And this is file. And li ghayril abi wal jaddi. This is jar majroor. Lam jar. Yeah. And the rest of the phrase ghayril abi wal jaddi murakkab idafi. This is majroor. So jar and majroor, it connects to yajuz, la yajuz. So not permissible for other than father and the grandfather. This is how. That is, you know, a little grammatical, you know, breakdown. It is very important, you know, to learn. That is the only way to to unlock, you know, the text, the Ibarah. Ibarah, you know, it is very important. We can learn, you know, these concepts separately, stand alone. We can learn them. But why we are sticking to the Ibarah? Because Ibarah is very important, especially in fiqh. Just like in Quran, you know, the Quran, the wording of God. So the God's words, they does matter, and all explanations, all interpretations, they depend on the specific wordings, the structure that Allah, you know, has spoken. So similarly in fiqh, the wordings of fuqaha, they are not like Quran. You know, we can you know, disagree with them, but you know, it is only for the experts, you know, the seasoned scholars, the clergy. So. But we always stick to the and Ibarah text here, it is criterion for the learners, for the seekers, right? Yeah, that is a classical way of learning, you know, the ulum. Okay. Yeah.